I watched a police video yesterday, and this lady, she's such a scumbag, you could tell, but she shits in the back seat of the cop car, and they have to pull her out because the smell is so bad. And somebody goes, "What happened?" And she looks toward the camera and goes, "I shitted in this seat." She like thinks it's funny. And then they look, and there's like a nasty shit right in the middle. You know, it's hard plastic in the, I don't know if you've ever been in a cop car or recently. But it's hard plastic back there.
On
there's
purpose,
no upholstery.
as like a defensive mechanism. She did it.
Yeah, but there's a nasty squished shit and a puddle of shit water, like a visible puddle of shit water that she has left. And the other cop says to the cop who's driving the car, like, "Man, that's rough. Better get a different car, huh?" He's like, "This is my car. This one's mine.
This is my take home."
yeah.
What was the point of that? She still got arrested. It's
those people don't think in those terms. Like for anyone else with any common sense, when you're getting arrested, you're like, all right, I'm getting arrested. Let's make this happen as smoothly and as compliantly as possible so that we get to the end of the race, which is not being back home. These people are like, I can get away. I can
fire one off.
I can get out of here. I can escape. Like, I watch so many cop videos where all the person has to do is put their hands up, but they choose to die instead. Like, the cop's like, "Show me your hands. Show me your hands." And he reaches for something, and the cop shoots him 12 fucking times. And it's like, he had a gun. They get there, and there's a fucking gun in the car.
Sometimes their ability to hide weapons from the videos you showed me are astounding. Where he's like, "What are you doing?" And the guy's like crazy-eyed. He's like, "What are you grabbing back there?" And then it's like a Lord of the Rings style scimitar. And it's like, where's he hiding that? He's not wearing pants.
He pulls out the sword and begins to bleed.
I've been watching some wild ones lately. I found a new channel, and every single title to every video is like, nightmare babysitter rapes entire sleepover, or it'll be like, a father's disgusting secret found out when the baby's body is found. Like, every one of them is more diabolical than the last. Just the most gruesome, crazy, like killer grandmother destroys family. It's always like these insane people doing insane stuff. I watched one yesterday where the guy, it's like, it begins with a traffic stop, and the guy, it's a man and woman, and they flee in their car, and then they carjack a semi-truck driver. And when the semi-truck driver tries to defend himself, they shoot him in the hand and take him hostage. And so they're parked on the road, and after they they blow all the tires out of the semi-truck. It doesn't have the trailer. And so the semi-truck is stopped on the highway, and there must be 1,000 police officers there. And there's a SWAT team and a Bearcat and a helicopter and thermal drones, and they're all around them. And they're hostage negotiators. Like, they want 3 cold Mountain Dews and a pack of cigarettes. They won't talk till they get them.
How about 2? Negotiating that.
The stupid fucking cops were having those talks. They were like, "We got some warm ones here." He says, "Warm ones won't do." And that pack of cigarettes y'all sent, he don't like them. He wants cools.
How about a hot Sierra Mist? No, blow her brains out.
They wouldn't do it. They didn't bring them the Mountain Dews and cigarettes. They just attacked them and killed them both, and somehow got the hostage out of there.
Damn. I like those videos where it's like the interview room with someone who they suspect of being a murderer. And sometimes the video is like someone who seems sketchy, and then they reveal like this person actually didn't do it. They caught the other guy. But most of the, like, sometimes it's so obvious.
I like those.
They'll be like, you know, "What do you know about the Johnson residence this evening? You know what's going on?" And he's like, "Mayhaps." And it's like, this guy did it. This guy did it. Like,
I like
twirling his mustache.
I like when it's like an hour and a half long video where you begin with the initial 911 call and you end with sentencing. And like somewhere along the way, you have like 3 different. I watched one yesterday where I watch a lot of these. I watched one yesterday where a young girl has been found raped and murdered. She like normally walks up and down this road. People have seen her there, and she's got like 3 boyfriends or something like that. She's fucking around with all these dudes, and so they've got it narrowed down to the 3 dudes she's fucking, and they all hate each other because she's fucking each of them. And they're like, it's like, well, must have made you pretty mad that, you know, it made me they're manipulative as fuck. like, it sure would have rubbed me the wrong way if my girl was running around sleeping around, all these other dudes. That didn't make you mad enough to kill. And it's like all these bullshit questions like this. And I'm watching it. I'm trying to figure it out before the end, like any good mystery. I'm like, I don't know, this guy, that guy. It was none of them. They had DNA. They tested DNA on the body. It doesn't match any of these guys. And then like the cops gave up. The cops basically gave up. The girl's family is watching like a YouTube video of their own, and they learn about something called phenotype testing for DNA samples. And basically what they do, they're able to create a photograph from a DNA sample now. So if they have the DNA of the person, they can create what that person looks like. Incredibly accurate. Wow. And that's so crazy. They do it. It costs $4,000. The church raises the money. They send off the phenotype testing. Boom. They got a photo of this guy. The cop looks at the photo and goes, well, that's Mark. That's Mark. I know Mark. I coached his little league team. And then they show a picture of Mark next to the phenotype like render that was created. It's him, dude. It's a blue-eyed blonde guy with that nose, those eyebrows, that hair. They had it better than any sketch artist. Like if the sketch artist had looked at the criminal and then went back and created that sketch, it would have been about as accurate. It was perfect.
Damn.
And then of course he folds immediately. He's like, "Yep, it was me." That's really. I watched so many of them, and all they have to do is say, "Lawyer, I won't answer any questions, not without the presence of my lawyer. That's all they got to say. And maybe they wouldn't get away with it, but they'd at least be in a better negotiating situation when sentencing time comes. They will just tell on each other right there. The cops are like, I know you really want to get this off your chest. Yeah, that's it. The one on the right is specifically the one that I'm talking about. You can see, like, that's him.
Yeah, they got a lot.
That's him.
Mm-hmm.
Eyebrows are a bit,
Yeah, sure.
Other than that,
all four are the same person. I'm just kidding. It's
the one on the
colored hair.
The one on the left's not as good. Yeah, the one on the left's not as good. Maybe because the guy looks older. And his
honestly, the composite profile on the left looks a lot like the composite photo on the right. And the eyes are a different color, but like the shape of the jaw and the chin and the ears are all kind of generic. Eyebrows.
Yeah. They nailed the one on the right, though. Oh, look at these. Oh, yeah. These are very accurate.
You think?
Yeah. I thought the last two were much more accurate than this.
These look good to me. Like especially the one on the left looks a lot like that guy. The one on the right, this is that guy, just a different skin tone. They got the skin tone a little off. Yeah, that's pretty cool technology.
Skin tone can be lighting too. Like it might be looking closer in a different picture.
Yeah, he looks really light.
The sketch guy's useless now. Doesn't exist anymore.
I think they've always been kind of useless. Like when you look at some of the sketches that come out, and then the final guy that they catch, it's like, come on, that's like I think human witnesses are really bad. Like yes. I think they're really bad. I think human memory is a weird thing, and it's not always accurate, and you can like misremember things. And then if you talk to somebody else who was there, who saw it with you, like you can get contaminated, and you can start remembering the things that they told you. Like you can like meld that into your memory, like a composite of the two memories. And like it's weird. Like witness statements, I never believe. Whenever I see like, oh, there was a witness who saw him. Like, did he though? Like it's like that Better Call Saul scene where they're like, are you sure this is the man? He's like, yeah. The guy sitting in the defense box, like, actually, would it surprise you if that's not my client? Mr. Richardson is sitting in the back of the courtroom. This is Pete Richards, who actually has a great alibi for that night. He works law over downtown or whatever. Like I think people just aren't good at that. I think we're not.
They're not. I've been a witness. I haven't talked about this in like 10 years, but when I was a teenager, maybe 17, 16, something like that, our house was getting robbed a lot. And I heard the robber on the stairs, opened up the door, yelled at the guy. We were 2 feet from each other. He looked at me yelling at him, fell backwards down the stairs, and took off and ran. So I was a good 3 seconds, less than a meter from that guy, for Jordan's sake. And then I asked me to pick them out of. They had these like books with pictures. What are they called? Mugshots. They were like flipping through, and I was trying to catch the guy, and the cops knew who he was. So they wanted me to pick him out of a lineup so the cops could say, like, he picked you out of a lineup, you're the guy. So I'm like putting my finger on the picture, looking at him like, it was just like one by one, moving my finger picture to picture. And he was not playing that game. The cop did not give me any assistance. I couldn't recognize the guy, even though we were that close. And I didn't help him catch him.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'd have been a good cop. I'd been like,
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, that's what I needed. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I didn't
what
get
do you
it,
think
though.
about this guy right here? This guy be the one here. Or maybe
I did have that happen too. Somebody stole my bicycle, and he had made a few changes to it. So when they're like, "We think we caught the guy who stole your bike," and I looked at it and I'm like, I wish, but that one's not mine. They're like, "Are you sure? Because we'd really like to get this guy for stealing your bike, and this could be your bike." And I'm like, I don't know. And then there was damage by the handlebars because I used to put a lock on it and it hit the frame in a particular kind of way. And when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, this is my bike. And then they got him. And
yeah, it
I
is.
wasn't first because the name on the side said Twitty. But
threw me off.